Generally, a real estate transaction is one of the biggest financial transactions you're going to make in your life. Do you really want to go on your own? I'm going to give you 5 reasons you should use a realtor. Hi, my name is George.Peslis and I'm your local realtor. First, your realtor is a trained professional. They know the ins and outs of the entire transaction. They know all the required paperwork. They know all the requirements needed to get you to the closing table. Whether you're buying or selling a house, there's a lot of paperwork and there's a lot of requirements you need just to get to the closing table. Your realtor is going to know everything you need to do, and they're going to get you there. Number 2, the realtor's job is to take the emotion out of the transaction. If you've lived in your home for many years, you probably have a lot of fond memories and things that you remember about the house. So when someone comes to you with an offer, you might get offended. You may not like it. You may change your mind and not want to sell. Anything can happen. Remember, this is a business transaction, and your realtor will keep you focused on that and get you to closing. The third thing, pricing. Whether you're buying or you're selling, there's several websites out there that'll give you an estimate on the value of your home. Remember, these are just estimates. These are based off of an algorithm of averages in your area, usually. A realtor will go and they'll pull comps. A comp is a comparable home that is either for sale currently or has sold recently that they can use to price your home. The reason comps are more important than an algorithm, or better than an algorithm, is that the comp can more closely resemble your home versus the average of homes sold in your area. So comps are a lot better for pricing your home than just a basic algorithm. I've seen these estimates be off by tens of thousands of dollars. Is that a mistake you want to make or that you can afford? Number 4, negotiations. How often do you negotiate a price? Most of us are used to just going into a store, picking up an item, scanning it, and paying whatever comes up. We usually never negotiate a price. Do you know the value of roof repairs, flooring replacement, plumbing, tree removal, or any other repairs that could come up during the negotiation of a home? Probably not. Most realtors know the average cost of these, but they also have a list of professionals they can call and get accurate or close to accurate prices and estimates. So that can help you on the negotiation end. Whether you're selling, how much you want to lower or can lower, or whether you're buying, how much you can get them to bring their price down. Something else to keep in mind about negotiating. Final price isn't always the most important thing. There are several things involved in a negotiation, to include escrow checks, closing dates, due diligence periods, as well as reply to inspections. Would you know how to handle those if the buyer came to you with these requirements? Your realtor will guide you through the process and help you decide what's best for you and your family. Number 5, coaching. Not only is your realtor there to guide you through the process, but they're there to coach you and teach you some things you may not know or maybe even never thought to consider when you started this journey. Were you pre-approved? Do you have a lender you're working with? Maybe you were pre-approved for a certain amount. Can you afford that amount? Time for an inspection. Do you know who to call? Is your house staged properly? What things can you do to make it more desirable? Coaching is very similar to number 1, being a professional and guiding you through the paperwork. But there's a lot more to the transaction than just paperwork. There's many times that I've had clients walk into a house, fall in love, only to turn around and ask me, "Hey George, what do you think?" And I'll start pointing things out to them that because they got emotional and fell in love with the house, they didn't stop to consider. Remember, it's the realtor's job to take the emotion out of the transaction. After showing them a couple of things, they decided it was time to move on. That wasn't the house for them. This is a very big investment for pretty much anybody. It's not a pair of shoes that you can buy it, you can have buyer's remorse and not like it. You could return it or just not wear them. I'd be happy to sell the house again and buy them a different house, but that's not in the best interest of the client. So those are the 5 reasons that I think you should use a realtor. If you enjoyed the video, if you got anything out of it, I appreciate it if you subscribe, hit the thumbs up button. If there's any other topics you guys want me to bring up, please comment in the section below, and look forward to seeing you guys again. Have a good one.